Hello, my name is Coltrane Salmond. I'm from the Pleasant Grove Senior Chapter. I go to Pleasant Grove High School. I live in Pleasant Grove, Utah, and I'm part of the Pacific Region 4. My star event is leadership, and my title is Leadership Through Listening. This is my table of contents and everything that we will be going over. This is my FCCLA planning process. My concerns are I would like to be a confident and strong leader, but I need to understand my current deficiencies in order to become the leader I want to be. My goal is I identify and improve current leadership deficiencies in order to improve these traits to work towards becoming the leader I want to be. My plan is, or was, to perform an internal and external leadership competency review and use the resulting data to identify 3 areas of which to improve, finishing my project late May of 2020. How I acted is I identified 3 areas of improvement: reflective listening, multi-perspective analysis, and maintain focus. I set goals to study about these topics in order to become a better leader. How I followed up is when I finished in May, I was able to review the scoring matrices and determine if I improved in my goal. This is my proof of project submission. This is my leadership profile. My FCCLA leadership profile is my leadership role of Vice President of Finances, leadership experience, leadership councils, fall leadership conference, and etc. Competitive events, food innovations, lab event planning, and nutrition and wellness. Skills developed, social outreach, planning and organization, communication, creative thinking, and etc. School leadership profile, school leadership role, class representative, and project leader. Leadership experiences, leadership councils, project meetings, and team coordination. Skills developed, patience, initiative, positive attitude, time management, communication, etc. Personal leadership profile is leadership role, survivor, team leader, older sibling, soccer position leader, and church leader. Leadership experience, team strategy and leadership, family councils, and parent interviews. Skills developed, creative thinking, problem solving, teamwork, communication, initiative, and etc. My employability skills is in reviewing my employability skills. I've recognized the following employability skills I have: strong work ethic, ability to lead or follow, social outreach, communication, innovative problem solving, patience, ability to lead or follow as needed, positive attitude, time management, and organization and planning. This is my leadership competency skills. So my lowest scores I had was my workplace skills and my effective interpersonal relationships. My skill competency narrative is reviewing the FCCLA leadership competencies inventory that identifies strong critical thinking skills and personal relationships and areas of improvement within effective interpersonal relationships. My areas of strength are: I'm a strong team member willing to work towards team objectives. I'm friendly to those around me. I energetically engage in group discussions, and I am dedicated to a quality outcome. How I could improve is I can sometimes insist on my own plan or course of action. I can become easily distracted. I do not always take things as seriously as I should, and I do not always take the time to understand others' perspectives or experiences. This is my leadership competencies observers. My observers are Taylor Henderson, Brandon Jensen, and Brian Miller. These are my average scores. The lowest I had was critical thinking skills. Observed leadership strengths was I look out for others, and I enthusiastically engage. I'm a peacemaker. I connect with others, and I'm willing to volunteer. My weaknesses is I could take more time to understand others. I'm easily sidetracked. I have difficulty compromising, and I have a weak multi-perspective analysis. These are my strengths and weaknesses, and if not addressed, my weaknesses could limit the effectiveness of my strengths. This is my admirable leader summary. This is Victor Johnson. He's a church advisor and scout leader in the construction industry, has advised on religious, business, and personal matters, and he has shown me empathy and compassion. His strengths are he's always willing to help. He's sincere, approachable, audacious, adaptable, willing to be vulnerable, and wise. But his weaknesses are he is easy to anger and he's long-winded. This is my development plan. So my leadership development plan is reviewing the leadership competency has shown that I have weaknesses in reflective listening, multi-perspective analysis, and maintain focus. And reflective listening is the skill of paying respectful attention to the content and feelings expressed in others' communication. To improve the skill set, I would set these SMART goals. One is I found 3 articles that I read to help me better understand this matter, and these are their names. 2, as I practice using reflective listening on a regular basis throughout one of the conversations. I visited a local retirement home once every 3 weeks to engage with the resident, but this had to be changed in April to visit with the family members and others over the phone due to COVID-19. During the maintain conversation, reflective listening will be practiced. And this is my 3rd SMART goal: develop a scoring matrix to analyze reflective listening skills and demonstrate improvement over time. And a third-party observer will rate the conversation in 5 categories using a 1 through 5 Likert scale. And this is my scoring matrix. This is my multi-perspective analysis. Multi-perspective analysis is the skill of considering others' perspectives, opinions, backgrounds, and experiences. To improve the skill set, I made these 3 SMART goals. 1, locate more just articles about it, and these are their links. SMART goal 2 is practice hearing and considering others' views, and so to do this, I will lead and or participate in weekly family councils between now and the end of the project. And family members will be aware of my goals so that they can help me and give me feedback. My 3rd SMART goal is develop a questionnaire to allow family members to provide feedback to my behavior. And the questionnaire will be used once a month in February, March, April, and May. The questionnaire will use a 1 through 5 Likert scale. This is my questionnaire. Maintain focus is the skill of giving full attention to those who you are interacting with through the practice of active listening. To improve the skill set, I made these goals. I found even more articles that I applied to my goal. SMART goal 2 is I use planned interactions to practice maintain focus through the practice of active listening. As part of a planned retirement home visit and family councils, I will practice maintain focus as part of reflective listening and multi-perspective analysis. These are my scoring matrix of maintain focus and the other stuff as well. Outside perspective is Coltrane Salmond. She's known me for 5 years. She has observed me interact with peers and siblings, has advised me on social, emotional, just familial, religious, and intellectual topics. She said that I am cheerful, outgoing personality that tends to make people very comfortable around me. I have a busy mind, and while that is often a positive trait, it can also be bad at times. This is Victor Johnson. He's known me as a church and scout leader. I've worked with him for 4 years, and he has seen me go through some tough stuff in life. He says I'm very energetic and always involved. I can have a lot of energy, which can be helpful, but tends to also get me sidetracked, and I need to work on hearing others. This is my reflection. In regards to my experience with this project, I've learned active listening is an important skill in others' personal or business setting. Articles are a great source for learning about skills you want to improve. Personal introspection can be difficult, but if applied honestly, it can help. I am surrounded by mentors and leaders that just want to see me succeed, and creating SMART goals can be daunting, but I probably wouldn't have succeeded without them. With leadership ability, that if I want to be a valuable leader, I need to identify my weaknesses and improve them further, and then you should listen to others whenever I can. My next steps is I want to continue working with my mentors on these skills so I can become a better leader. I would like to continue using surveys, and I look for additional articles to help me. In the future, I want to maintain the listening skills I've learned to my life. I want to continue to refine my leadership profile. I want to look for ways to learn from others through meaningful conversations, and I continually realize the value in self-introspection. Thank you. My name is Coltrane Salmond, and I'm from Pleasant Grove High School.